Kaylee from Story Fitness, and today I just wanted to go over some of the choices that you have at the grocery store based on wheat, because it's kind of scary when you go into the grocery store and you see so many things marked as whole grain, multigrain, whole wheat. There's so much to choose from, and with everything being brown, like, how do you know which one's the best choice for you? Which one are you going to get the most health benefits from? Well, I hate to tell you because it just really, really irritates me. But by law, somebody can make a product that and put whole grain on it, and it only has 50% real grains in the product. This is just another thing about our marketing and just different things. So we can overcome this though. So I want to go over a few of my favorites and a few things that you need to be aware of and avoid at the grocery store. I'll go ahead and start with breads because, as you can tell, we have lots of them to choose from. Basically, when you start looking for a bread, like this is Nature's Own, you want to look not only where it says 100% whole grain, you want to flip it over and look at the ingredients. On this one, it says the first ingredient is stone ground whole wheat flour. The next ingredient is water, brown sugar, yeast, wheat, gluten, and then contains 2% or less of each of the following. So basically, you want to figure out what the first two or three ingredients are, and if one of them says enriched flour, they're trying to pull a fast one on you. That's all I can say. They want to charge you more because it's brown, but that's it. It's the same thing as buying Bunny bread or Kroger brand white bread. It's the exact same thing, except they've added food coloring, which is probably another chemical to avoid. So when you're looking for a bread, you want to make sure the first ingredient says something to the effect of stone ground whole wheat, instead of that enriched. So this is one of your choices that I really like. It's about 50 calories per slice. So it's not bad if you want 2 pieces for a sandwich in the afternoon. And it's called Nature's Own 100% whole wheat. Another choice that you have for breads is Ezekiel. And if you've read any kind of like diet book, you probably have seen Ezekiel pop up. These are actual English muffins. I like them with peanut butter or Nutella on them in the mornings, or for like a dessert kind of snack late at night when I, start craving something sweet. Now, the Ezekiel brand, you actually have to keep in the refrigerator, and you can find them like in the freezer section of your store. They're usually like next to like the rolls and like Sister Schubert, so be careful to avoid the temptations when you go find them. Now, for the first ingredient on here, it's organic sprouted wheat. And the next ingredients followed are filtered water, organic sprouted barley, organic sprouted millet, organic malted barley, organic sprouted lentils, soybeans, spelt, yeast, and sea salt. So all of these ingredients are also organic, and they are whole grains. So this is a really good choice for you. Just make sure if you get it and then you want to eat a sandwich as soon as you get home, you're probably going to have to wait for it to unfreeze because it will be pretty hard. And if you're wanting a treat with your bread, which is a problem for me, I really like the cinnamon raisin bread. This is sprouted. This is the first time I bought it. But the first ingredient is sprouted whole wheat berries, and then filtered water, raisins, malt extract, and wheat gluten. So another good choice. It's a little bit more calories, but the pieces are a little bit bigger. 100 calories per slice, and if you add just a little bit of honey, it's really good for like your afternoon snack or for breakfast. So, okay, so that's your bread. Hope I haven't confused you. If you want to find them, the Nature's Own 100% wheat is going to be in the regular bread section, and you just want to make sure that any bread that you pick out says stone ground wheat, sprouted wheat, something to that effect. You never, ever want to see enriched. Remember, enriched means white, nasty glue for your insides. Avoid it. All right, so I'm going to move on and talk about crackers right now. So I have some Ritz sitting here, which is a bad choice. No, no, no. And other crackers that you want to avoid are like club crackers and even wheat thins. How can wheat thins not be wheat? I don't know. The first ingredient on this, unriched and unbleached enriched flour. And then a whole bunch of other ingredients, I don't even know what they are. So don't put this in your body. If you can't read it and it says enriched, it's a no go. Another choice, because I do love crackers, I'll eat it with a little bit of cheese and I really enjoy it. So I found Mary's Gone crackers. The first ingredient on these is organic short grain brown rice. It also has quinoa, organic brown flax seeds, brown sesame seeds, filtered water, and low sodium tamarilla. I guess is how you say it. We'll find out. But this product, it's a little bit stronger tasting than a Ritz because I guess because it has real ingredients in it. But if you put like a little bit of Swiss cheese on it, excellent. Love these. You can find them in the organic section at Kroger or Publix and probably anywhere else. They are also organic and they're vegan. So we've covered all your snacks, all your sandwiches. But you also need to be careful when you're buying your breakfast. Oatmeal. Quaker and all those, you think you're doing so good, it's still oats. Even General Mills with their whole grains that you get, they still have preservatives and enriched flour in them. So you want to be really careful. This is one of my favorites because it's cheap. It's Private Select or Kroger brand, and it's organic oatmeal. And the only ingredient in this is organic rolled oats. Perfect choice for you and me. It has 110 calories in it. So I usually add like berries and maybe like a little bit of stevia or Splenda to it, just to give it a little extra sweetness. All right, we're getting rounded down. Another great choice, maybe when you're having a salad for lunch or dinner even, is pita bread. You can make your sandwich inside of it or use it with soup or salad. This one is 90 calories, and the first ingredient is whole wheat flour. So, great choice. It's kangaroo. It's usually pretty cheap, too. And they're just spread out everywhere. Like, it's really hard to find, but they're my favorite. Pasta, another good dinner choice. You need to be extra careful. This one says whole grain, but let's check it. All right, it says whole wheat flour, and then the last ingredient is oat fiber. So a whole whopping 4 ingredients, and I can read them all. Perfect choice. Thank you, Barilla. So, all right, these, another fake out. Avoid. There's probably 20 different ingredients on here, and they have the same amount of 90 calories, and they're very comparable to the kangaroo. Why pay for bad health when you can have this substitute and it tastes the same? It's all about this marketing. All right, finally, I'm sure y'all are getting tired of me rambling on and on, is the Petridge Farm hamburger buns and hot dog buns. Now, I understand that this is probably the hardest to find because I've searched and searched and searched, and it's been so hard. So I'm going to read you what these have in them. The first ingredient is whole wheat flour, water, wheat gluten. The next one, it's going to be a frankenfood, high fructose corn syrup. No! High fructose corn syrup is a whole nother discussion in itself, but it's not good for you. So, when looking at certain brands having a cookout, you don't want white bread or enriched bread. So whole wheat is a good start, but look for ingredients without, or look for products without high fructose corn syrup. Maybe aim for a naturally sweetened or not sweetened bun. Also look for Ezekiel buns in your grocery. We don't have them here yet, but I'm hoping that they'll eventually make them. So keep an eye out. And I hope that this has helped you understand just all the choices of different types of grains that you can put in your diet and how to make the right decisions. I know we covered a lot, so if you need any help, you can always contact me through my blog, storyfitness.com, and I'll check back in with you later.